Hey, I've hung a bag of treats on the tripod and I'm counting the ways that can go wrong. I'm outside playing with the dogs despite really not... it's not as bad as it has been. It was a bit... It's taken me a while to get moving today, and all with a bit of, I do not want to. I do not have the fucking energy. But, fuck, I mean, I've been moving. I've actually been doing everything despite feeling like a massive mountainous sigh has to erupt from me before even contemplating fucking going into action at the thing, like showering that just seems to have 1,001 steps to it all of a sudden, and I still managed to go fuck and do it. Putting on makeup, just getting moving and started today has been very difficult. Coming outside with the dogs, similar. Oh, and doing exercise, and fuck me, I have done it all. So I'm goddamn really happy that our what's it called? Follow through? Impulse control, follow through, and something else I think needed. Confidence in, you're right, confidence in ourselves to have those things is improving through consistent work, which is nice. So fucking glad for it. Because it's like I don't go into a guilt spiral when I think of doing something that makes it sort of more inaccessible. Because sometimes I might think of something and like I might think the kitchen needs cleaning, and then for some reason, instead of just thinking like, I don't know what fucking sentence that translates to you watching, but it's like it's not just the sentence. It's like the sentence and it carries all this extra unspoken weight, like the kitchen needs cleaning and I'm not going to do it, and I'm already a terrible person for not going to be able to do it, and God, it sounds so much worse. Or like, no, it sounds as bad as it is when you say it out loud. And like big on abandonment fears and being like a terrible partner, or a horrible person to live with. Those are the things that occur to me. So it's like this stacked fucking topic with like importance that frankly it doesn't need to have. It's my experience so far. And then lately, because I guess we're building the faith and confidence in ourselves and our abilities to do things, and also we're getting better at pacing ourselves and feeling like being able to see everything that we're doing, because I guess half of it was protectively that we couldn't see we were doing it, because that would alert us of the trauma. So we just constantly thought we were doing nothing and had no energy for anything. And then all these fucked up beliefs can get instilled in the space where you don't see what you're doing. Your brain has to find some reason for it, so it would be like you're just a trash person, basically. That's the reason that you don't do anything. Now it's much more like, oh fuck am I? Like, we're doing so goddamn much. Fuck off. I don't even feel like saying fuck off properly because it's just so it's such a baseless seeming assumption now. Yeah, starting to see how much stuff we're doing means that we've become a lot more forgiving of ourselves when we do things. And like, I also have seen that we have really good follow through, and I guess all of us believe us now. Like, we don't think we're just saying things because I don't even fucking know like how we'd say things before and be like, it would be like, I need to clean the kitchen, but it would just add stress, so then we'd get more avoidant of it. So what you end up with is a lot of like saying you're going to do something and then not going and doing it, and that I think creates this lack of trust between parts of yourself about how dependable and reliable you are with what you say and how you act on it. And there was like this massive gap between those things for us for various reasons, which is now closing through, I think self-compassion, understanding, so then we can pace ourselves more gently, and we're not employing guilt for the things we're not able to do, which means we've got a load of space and energy freed up suddenly from not pelting us with fucking guilt until we're rubble on the ground. So this energy is being able to be directed at a suitable pace to the things we would actually be wanting to use it for. Like cleaning the kitchen. And changing our standards has helped as well. So like, I won't be like, fuck, I gotta clean the whole kitchen. I'll be like, I might wash up a cup. And then generally, as long as I know it's not a lie, like I'm not tricking myself. If I go in there to wash up a cup and I only just manage to wash up the cup and I can't do anything else, that's fine. I'm like, yes, I will feel good about this achievement. I will not feel bad about all the things not done. I guess because that's starting to take effect. It's getting easier to do things as and when. Like, I've cleaned the kitchen in several little graze cleanings, but I feel a lot more energized and proud of it, and I have the ability to prioritize rest as well, so I'm not just burning us out and then constantly working like in arrears of our energy, which is how it was before. I find that I still catch myself like I guess I guess maybe it would be because the part of me that was a persecutor. Yeah, I find that my thoughts are still quite self-critical. I guess self-persecutory would be the name. It's not like I believe that anymore though. It's just like the knee-jerk thing I think, feel, react to is like, ugh, this is trash because, and halfway through it even getting out as a thought, I catch it and like realize that, oh, we're not trash people, or it's not unsafe to do this. So it sort of starts and then changes, I guess. Other parts in here are way quicker on the understanding and the empathy and the compassion and shit. And nobody expects me to be, which is nice. I don't know why it ends up like this. It's strange. Like, the brain must have a reason that I end up having to sort of be at the front. It's like I'm the underdog in some ways. I feel like, because things like connecting to people and communicating and being open and authentic and genuine, and the dreaded V word, ugh, and being like all of these things comes a lot more easy to other parts of me. And I don't know, if they're in front, like, kind of, I guess, hosting the subsystem with other parts, kind of feeling like we're either behind or bleeding into them, it's like I don't have space. I don't know how to, I mean, it's like I don't have space, which is a perfectly good way to explain it. It's like I get pushed out too easily, or rushed, and then sort of forgotten about and exiled inside, which is why it's sort of more of a group unanimous decision to have me in front calling the shots, because then everything has to go through me, and if I'm where it's the hardest to go through, then we're moving at my pace. Maybe it's something like that. It means we have to move a lot slower, and this way we seem to get like way more intense and embodied and full connectivity to emotions, which is also one of the reasons I'm moving way fucking slower with doing shit than other parts of me. Even the level of conversations we're having, I realize, like, I got curious to ask something, speaking to a friend of ours. It's happened with Ryan as well, and with Vince. Like, I suddenly find myself wanting to know about them. And that is something that, like, this part of me has not experienced. And then, I don't know, because I actually want to know something about them, I get really fucking weird about it. Like, suddenly I start hyper-thinking the amount of ways that you can ask somebody a question, and every way that I think about doing it seems wrong. And it's so much easier for other parts of me to be curious about something, feel curiosity, but like not that much else, like no fear, there's not really the same vulnerability in other parts of me, they seem to be able to, like, it feels like it doesn't connect that deep. Whereas I feel like I'm bearing my soul every time I show vaguest of interests in somebody or say, like, I want to know this about you. And it feels like it's already, like, fucking scar tissue, so... So stuff has to move slower like that. What I say to people, what I ask, how I interact, I guess. It's really strange. I'm thinking about it a lot. I've never really thought about how I interact with people. This part of me, like, I don't. Other than, like, protectively, I guess, defensively. Filled with sarcasm and disdain, generally. Anyone I was interacting with was, like... If I was triggered out to interact with people, they were not nice people, so my social skills have not been honed. I'm very good with sarcastic or bitter, stinging comebacks and slapping people across the fucking face. That's my skill set. So, obviously, those are not things that we want to employ in healthy communication with our friends, which means I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm learning entirely from what's, like, bled through to me of other parts, if I can allow them to. Because I have to, like, not reject it as it comes up. And I have to be prepared to feel what they feel mixed with what I feel, which creates this, like, really weird, anxious, vulnerable uncertainty that we all have to just sit in and learn how to focus on us and how we feel and not start thinking about any way we could be interpreted or come across, and then we have to try and just fucking naturally respond and keep calm and regulated while I'm going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, at the unfamiliarity of all of this in between. And it feels dangerous to some parts of us. Definitely to me. Everything about interacting feels stupid. And it would. So, like, I'm not just relearning from scratch, because it's not like a blank sheet as a baseline. It's like I'm having to remap out all of this pre-mapped stuff, like pull up fucking foundation work that's corrupted and lay down fresh ones while pulling up the old ones without the old ones going off, even though that's what my brain's primed to take. And it's a lot. It's amazing, really, that we can do all of this. Did one of you run through a flower and rip it? Does somebody just, no, this doesn't grow here. Oh, that's nice. I'm getting good at coping, regulating. Remembering to breathe, remembering to exist in my body and correct my posture so that I can fucking breathe. A lot of other parts of me I notice. Is that important? Alright, fuck.